Capricorn. Don't ask me why before I even press play on the video. That's Capricorn. It's catchy, isn't it? Capricorn. 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 Alright. Hi Capricorns and welcome to March. Can you hear me? Hi Capricorns and welcome to your March reading from BroomstickFairy YouTube channel. And aloha to the newbies who's just ever clicking on this channel, and to my ill brethren and subscribers who trusted me before. And I'm still fairly new, but you catch the gist. Now guys, I'm just gonna go straight into your reading for you. Let's go into the love. So Caps, where the situation stands in love, you've got the Chariot card. Oh my god. You've got the Queen of Swords, or the Priestess of Swords in this deck, the Mother Peace Round Tarot card deck. It is so gorgeous, and just I'm in love with this artwork like mad. Okay. I like how she's depicted like this ice cold woman in the cold, because you know, like the Queen of Swords, for those who's familiar with tarot. Okay, anyways, I'm getting carried away. And then you got the Six of Swords in reverse, and then you've got the Daughter of Cups in reverse, or Page of Cups in reverse. See the artwork? Cool. Now, let's see. The hell is this thing there? No. Oh, sorry. With the presence of this Chariot here and this, I feel like it has a lot to do with like protection, or like, I don't know, like the Chariot here depicted is a little bit more like deeper and like native, or like I don't know, it's just so, I don't know, I feel these cards a lot. But I see like the blue physique, like a shadow or like a spirit or like a goddess covering over it. I feel like the presence of the Chariot in this deck is it's like a reminder of how our choices we make not only affects us, but also our loved ones, as well as the people onlooking or observing us. We are a collective, a whole, and it's almost greatly depicted in this pic, I feel like. Because the Chariot isn't just the Chariot, because the Chariot has such a deeper meaning, even though in like the normal decks you wouldn't really get that deep of a meaning. That's why I think I'm really explaining it here, because I feel like it's important for this reading for some sort, especially for the women in this reading, the ones who are, I feel like, maybe possibly expecting, but we'll get along to that when we get to the cards. Like, of course, friends, family, lovers, and children, they all have a whole into, they all are like makeup of us and what we do, and they're affected by that. But it's like you're a captain of the ship right now. But it's like, the confusing thing about this is like you've got this Chariot energy, which wants to normally charge ahead and go forward, and are quite decisive about themselves, or quite like swift, or quite like abrupt and forceful and going into a certain direction. But it's like you want to this Chariot energy and want to move forward on a quest for freedom, yet you're reeling it back in with the Six of Swords in reverse, because the Six of Swords in reverse often speaks of not wanting to move on into calmer waters. It's almost like you like the turbulence, but you're refusing to move on, because upright ships are sailing like smoothly, and smooth waters in reverse is kind of the opposite. So it's like these two cards are clashing with each other. So unless they have something to do with travel plans, it gets quite more emotional if it doesn't. Because if that's the case, I feel like the messages in love, it's like you're going nowhere fast for some. And it doesn't have to mean a negative thing, okay? Or it could just feel like that for some of you, but it really isn't like that, okay? Because that can also be the situation. And so yeah, the presence, I feel like this message is for those who's in love or caught up in someone but still maybe single, because every time you maybe try to move on with this this Chariot here, and leave someone in the past, you always get wheeled back in, okay? I feel like this has been someone who has been around you, like, to stand the test of time, though. Like, for some of you singles, someone has been around since puppy love stage, okay? Like, this may even be an air sign, which may be the presence of this Queen of Swords here, which is a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. Or if not, they have the traits of one, or maybe the moon and the rising sign, and it has a dominant effect on the persona. That's why it's coming up as a Queen of Priestess. I mean, a Priestess of Swords, okay? And the swords are very good with, like, very, like, linguistic. They're very good with talking, communication. They're very smooth, very good with technology, analytical, logical, professional, very good counselor, advisor, you know, things like that nature. That's what the Queen of Priestess represents. So if you, or this can also be a man, okay? Because remember, this is a general reading, so a man can come up as a woman and a woman can come up as a man. It's gender neutral, all right? And I feel like what needs, and then the reason why I say I feel like this is a puppy love stage is because you have the Daughter of Cups in reverse as well, okay? And then paired up with the Six of Swords, that can speak of some puppy love, especially the fact that you're reluctant to let go, okay? But that's for some of you who are, like, not in a relationship, or you may be in a relationship, but you're not in a relationship, or you was, and then you're not, but you still think about that person or long for the person, okay? And what needs focus right now in your love life? You have the Shaman in reverse, the Shaman of Cups in reverse, which is the King of Cups in reverse. Let's see the artwork up, right? Beautiful, isn't it? And then you have the Four of Disc in this deck, or the Four of Pentacles. I like to see this card as, like, setting up shop, or like you're gathering all the amount of money that you can to save to set up shop, okay? And then you've got the Six of Cups. Childhood memories, good memories, delays, or reminiscing, keep looking in the past, creativity, things of that nature, what this can represent, okay? And now, I feel like that gripping firmly hold on to this, your pennies, to your coins here, and the Six of Cups. I feel like these two, the Six of Cups and the Four of Coins, it's talking about gripping firmly onto the past, okay? For some of, like, even though for some of you, right, this tumultuous love wouldn't, even though for some of you, this tumultuous love wouldn't develop into tender loving relationship. I feel like this person is indeed a soulmate, because you did receive that in the when I asked the romance angels about this love section for you guys. You received, yes, indeed, this person is your soulmate. But what we must learn in this lifetime, yeah, is that we have many soulmates, and not all of them are meant to serve us for this whole entire lifetime. They may just be here for a timely season, a reason, or a lesson. Doesn't necessarily have to mean a lifetime. And I'm not saying that this is your situation. I'm just putting it out there so that you know, okay? And for the singles of you, I feel like you may meet someone on delayed travels. Like, perhaps something goes wrong, but it ends up it ends up, sorry, and I say this because going back to this one with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Chariot, definitely feel like some of you guys are going to be meeting someone on your travels. For those of you who are single, and maybe something might go wrong, or maybe you're supposed to be somewhere at a certain time, but something ended up happening, so it was a delay. But I feel like the delay was meant to happen, was because you was supposed to meet that person and you were supposed to cross paths. And I mean, that may mean also that that's what this means by this soulmate card here. Because remember, there's going to be a few different scenarios, because there's a lot of Capricorns out there. So gotta say like the different stories that come to mind, Um. And this person's background may be different from yours, okay? And at first, it may be a bit challenging and may even seem like close to a deal breaker, because they are so rigid in their beliefs. And I say this because maybe that's what the representation of this King of Cups can be here in reverse. The Shaman of Cups in reverse sometimes can mean that. And with the surrounding cards here, I'm just trying to come up with stories for some of you that, and Spirit's just giving different messages in my head for what could be the possible scenario for different people. Because not everybody's in a relationship, not everybody's in love, but the cards came out, so this still has to be a message deciphered, right? So yeah, maybe, or this person can be a water sign. Maybe that's the reason of this Shaman in reverse, such as Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It's really diminishing the beauty of this by holding it upside down. I want you to see the artwork. I wish I knew the ladies who designed the artwork offhand. All right. I feel like what's working for you singles is I feel like though it may be a challenge, you got the Ten of Cups here in the section of what's working for you singles, or what's working for the couples in your love life for all caps this month. You got the Ten of Cups, which is beautiful, which is like happy home or unity, togetherness, and all of the sorts. And then you receive the Death card in reverse. So I feel like no matter what is at stake, I feel like you're still willing to work it out with someone. Like I feel like you guys are still going to find common ground, and you're still going to be able to find happy home in the end, whether it is religious backgrounds or stuff like that that was causing you to kind of back off from a certain person. I definitely feel like, like you're still going to decide to go forward with it, okay? Or to see what it's about, or to still let that person back into your heart that you that has been like round and round again, like it's like puppy love kind of thing, well, that you may have known since puppy love, or it feels like puppy love because you guys may be so inseparable and always end up finding your way back into each other's arms. What Spirit does not want you to do this month, you receive the Shaman of Disc in reverse, or the King of Pentacles in reverse, and then you receive the High Priestess in reverse as well. And I'm shooting this on my cousin's birthday. Happy birthday, Dee Dee. I love it. Okay. I feel like this is saying, don't give negligence to your intuition or your better judgment if someone is taking you for a ride, okay? High Priestess deals with intuition, deals with being connected to the source, being like having a high power, and trusting yourself and your gut feelings, and definitely being in tune with yourself. In reverse, it's kind of like you're ignoring yourself or ignoring the messages that are coming to you, and you kind of being oblivious. Okay, so I feel like don't let anybody take you for a ride. Okay, don't ignore your better judgment. And this person may be an earth sign, which is why the High Priestess which is why the King of this is in reverse. Maybe that's why, because the disc earth signs such as Virgo, Capricorn, you, and Taurus. But so this can also be you, meaning like with these two put up together, definitely do not fall out of your element, because with this put up, it may be meaning like, you know, don't fall out of your element, don't act retarded, and turn both of these upright. Like if you feel like you may be losing yourself for someone who don't deserve it. But that's just a message for some of you. All right, and I feel like the King of Reverse is saying that you're falling out of your element, or falling too much into your element. Because whenever someone shows up as themselves in reverse in a reading, or that could possibly be themselves, I always feel like it's saying don't. It feels like you're falling too much out of your element or too much into your element. Okay, and I say that because you know, don't lose you, like it feels like you're losing your way, like, okay, don't lose that responsible, inherent, stable, grounded, earth-like qualities that you are blessed with, okay, being an earth sign, and be someone's fool, okay, and let them take you for a ride. And also don't get too bogged down in having such structure, or in wanting to be of service to someone, because I know earth signs like to be of service and like to provide and like to, you know, feel like they're doing something for people. Also, don't fall too much into that aspect of your personality as well, because, you know, I know you want to be of service so bad, but that you still end up selling yourself short, okay? Like, and then for others of you, I feel like this message may be if you are involved with someone at work who is at a higher rank than you, like a boss, or this could be this King of Pentacles in reverse. Think twice is probably what the High Priestess is saying, okay? And then the other oracle cards that you have received, I'm gonna just tell you which ones just popped out. I don't know. I feel like this pertains more to the family side when I get over to the family side, because remember, the family and love can gel together, and because, you know, it can be the family you was born into, or it can be the family that you created for yourself. Now, engagement popped out, and even though it popped out on this side of love, I feel like it was kind of mainly for like a collective of being connected with the family side, or the more stable side of love, instead of the side that I'm reading now, because I feel like this side is the more side for people who are not that successful or not that sure right now in love, okay? But you received engagement nevertheless, and it means your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. What does that mean? And then in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, you guys have received Amour, which means love, which is beautiful. And then you received 51 Retour, which means return. And I got these oracle cards inspired from a tarot lady on here called Twice. Check her out if you don't know. If you're into tarot, I'm sure you probably know her already, but she's cool and awesome. But you also received 44, okay? And this is not so good. So this is why I'm saying it's like this turbulence going on, or this like, it's good, it's bad, it's not, it's good, it's one of them ones, you know. So I'm gonna just read the message to you guys. Love, deep and sincere love in relationships and friendships. Harmony exists between you and others. If you live with somebody, this card announces that your love is true. If you are single, a new relationship will appear and you will definitely fall in love. Okay, so maybe this is for those ones who was traveling, okay? Because remember, the oracle message is going to be different, just like how it's different messages within the tarot for each and every one of you, okay? And then this one paired up with 51, return. It means your ex is coming back, or it can mean a renewed friendship. Now, return. Now, retour. I don't know if retour. I want to talk French. Don't diss my practicing. God damn it. I see you laughing. Okay, when it comes to this one means the relationship is suffocating at the breaking point. Upon separation, the card announces that the partner returns. So it's like a never-ending cycle for some of you. Like I said, it's like you guys have been probably doing this forever with someone, okay? This is not going to be all of you. Let's keep that in mind. Enlightening. This one is not so welcoming, but it's life in it. Lightning. This card is karmic because number 8 represents 4 plus 4. With lightning, new lessons come through disasters that create unexpected problems in one's life. The card does remind us of the tower in the tarot, built upon the idea of the Tower of Babel. Something unexpected happens and something breaks down. In love and relationships can symbolize violence in relationships. A partner is authoritarian, and if he or she does not change, the situation will deteriorate. So it's not all bad, but I'm just going to read out what came out. I can't pick, choose, and refuse to say, no, I'm not going to tell Cappies this because I don't want them to be scared of the lightning and thunder. Even though I want to, but I can't. Alright? Now, moving along. And then you receive mending in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, okay? And the Wisdom of the Oracle deck message mending is telling you that why am I taking so long? I'm sorry. I took too long. The build up with that was slow. I apologize, Caps. $52, mending. Forgiveness, making amends, and healing after arguments. Okay, so beautiful, okay? You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary. If you're to move forward, separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your hearts is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and honest redress. Okay? Now, moving along because I'm getting really, really slow. Now, when it comes to your family sector, I feel like you guys, you've got the Hierophant in reverse, okay, which often speaks of order, institutions, schools, or spiritual leader, or it can be just a teacher, but it definitely has something to do with a leader or who's a higher rank, whether it's spiritual or whether it's the normal, like mundane, everyday type of task. The Judgment in reverse, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in this deck depicts a woman who is pregnant. It makes sense because in other decks it often speaks of people who are planting seeds and waiting for the harvest to grow, and they're working diligently and forcefully and beautifully to wait for magic to happen. Okay, and then you've got the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse can still be positive, or the Sun can represent children. Okay, now with all these together, I feel like what this is saying is you may be worried about judgment of some sort because a new addition may be added to the family in an orthodox way or a non-traditional way that some of you guys may be used to with the presence of the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, others of you want to get more structured in your life so that you can prepare for the new family members. I definitely feel like someone's definitely gonna have a baby because you have the presence of the Empress in this deck, you have the presence of the Seven of Pentacles in this deck, and then you have the presence of the Fool, and you have the presence of the Sun, and all of these can represent children, as well as the pages or the daughters in this deck. Okay, so beautiful. So congratulations for those of you who are expecting. Okay. So yeah, you may be too busy preparing for new family members that's coming into your life. Again, with the Hierophant reversed. You may feel like you need to accumulate more money or possibly even expanding a home and a home space to make sure everyone fits comfortably. And these cards fall along the same line as the Son of Wands, which often speaks of movement or moving to a new home, along with other cards that I feel like is highlighting the fact that there is definitely maybe a movement or a baby or a preparation or something. Look at this Judgment card. Beautiful, isn't it? And the Judgment card is in reverse, so that's why I feel like you may feel like you're that's why I say you're worried about judgment of some sort, or you feel like you don't have enough to provide for the children or to provide for a family member or your family. Like you just want to be on top of your game and you don't want nobody to feel like you're not taking care of you and yours. So that might be for this judgment, the placement of this Judgment card. Okay, and or for some of you, this can mean if having battles in court due to past relationships and childbearing. Okay, this could also mean what the Hierophant reverse is telling you about. The Hierophant upright. You see, I was like, this man in the center is the order of these people. He's even got people bending down worshiping him. It's like the Pope and all of these kinds of things. In reverse, it can also mean a corrupt system. You know how they talk about the popes and all that? It can mean like the corrupt churches, a corrupt organization, a corrupt courthouse, and all of those things. All of those things that have like law and order in the court. But the Hierophant is also a spiritual card that can mean spiritual leading. So it's kind of a tricky one to depict sometimes. Okay. It could mean you having to face the courts either for child support or custody. And that's what the Sun in reverse could mean about children. And if that's not the case scenario, I feel like also this may mean that an elderly parent or a grandparent may need to move in from an institution, because the Hierophant in reverse and then the Sun in reverse can also mean like an institution or some sort of home that they might have been in that they have to leave, and so now they have to move into your house. All right, so you coming into so I feel like you're coming into March with a slight fear or unease, okay, about how you will hold up, whether it's with court for your family or with court for your family, meaning you was born into, such as your aunt or grandparent, or for your children, okay. And then what needs focus on your family life right now? You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Clear communication, good conversations, new ideas. You're piercing through the veil, like everyone kind of understand each other when it's upright. In reverse, not so much. Then you've got the Devil card. Bondages, obsessions, wanting to be so perfect that you're just obsessing over it. Then you got the Empress. And then you got the Eight of Cups. Now, family focus right now, I feel like with this Ace of Swords in reverse, there may be a slight change in communication and how things are operated in a certain household because of either the few or the above that I named just now, which could be the pregnancy or a birth of a new or the fact that you have to take a family member underneath your wing because they are ill. So that's why maybe a little bit of disruption in the home. Just not disruption, but things maybe have to go a little bit differently or be moving a little bit differently than what you've been used to. Okay. And with the presence of, like I said, you may have to take care of a baby or someone who's pregnant, which is why I think the presence of the Empress is here. And this could all seem overwhelming, and that's probably why the presence of the Devil is here. Don't be too alarmed by the presence of the Devil. I think in this deck it just means a strong eager to please and desire to meet everyone's needs within a household, or to just, because I just feel like I said, the household is probably going to be hectic. Okay. Whether it's from exciting new children coming in, or it's a grandma or grandpa or a pregnant wife or a love life, okay, or possibly soon to be wife, okay, if it's not your wife. And that's again with this engagement card. Now, what's working for your family this month? What's working in your family's favor? I feel like you've got a strong support system, okay? One that has survived many deaths. And I say this because you've got the Seven of Wands, which is the fighter, the defender, the teacher, like the leader of the pack. And then you've got the Three of Swords. What a beautiful thing to have. The Three of Swords in reverse means like you're mending your heart, or you're mending your broken heart. You no longer feel these stabs straight through the dagger, straight through the heart, okay? You no longer feel that. Now their swords are coming out and your heart is being healed. And I feel like that's with the help of your family, because your family's got your back 100%. Okay, this is Wands in the deck, Seven of Wands is fire, passion, energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo kind of energy is like dynamic, is forceful, is like, you know, very active, very passionate, and you have a lot of this in your work sector as well, section as well. But the Seven of Wands, it can also be quite defensive. It's like you standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs, and like you're not backing down for nothing. Like you've got this, and you're eager and determined to win people over to your side with your charismatic and with your charisma and with your wisdom. Okay, I mean, these two paired together, I feel like it's saying you have fought through the hard struggle times with your lover or with your family, or for your family values, if this is the family you was born into. If love, I feel like you always will wait for this person to come back no matter how much you separate now, and you want to take it into a new level with a child or more children to have, okay? And maybe even a marriage proposal. That's what this engagement thing again. This is for those in established bonds, though, not the ones like the rocky ones that may have been in the beginning, okay? And now, others of you, the ones who are facing some sort of legal battles, I feel like you will be happy to know that you are coming out on top of this with the Justice card, okay? Because, what do you have to say? Oh, man. I pulled out a clarification card and you got the Justice card. So I feel like this is saying that with those court cases that you was probably worrying about coming into the month, I feel like you will survive and you will receive justice. This is known as a Libra card, such as an air sign Libra card, okay? And don't. I feel like what Spirit does not want you to do sorry. What Spirit does not want you to do, what the fuck? What does not want you to do this month is don't portray this grandiose image or extravagant, flamboyant, show off or image, like, or don't feel like you have to be Superman or Superwoman. Yeah, that may be it. I don't think you guys trying to show off on purpose. I think you just feel like you have to be like macho man or macho woman for your family, and I get it and I understand. You are a Capricorn and you like to provide, which is beautiful, trust me. That's beautiful energy to have on this face of the earth. We need you. We need the ground. We need the earth. We need stability. We need good finances. We need that Queen of Pentacles. We need that King of Pentacles. Okay, but just don't feel like you have to do everything. Like, you don't have to give the family. You don't have to give them everything. Your love and tender care is enough. Don't think you have to give them the world. And that may be why the presence of the world is here, pulled up with the Emperor. The Emperor is often like, feels like he has to provide for everybody. He's a good leader, a great leader who's very caring, and he's very family orientated. Okay? Don't feel like you have to go above and beyond. Your intentions are strictly innocent. Okay? And you don't have to. You have that like I'll show you kind of Five of Swords energy. Okay? Just let it stick to this more purely innocent kind of. Now, the message that came out for you in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck is exchanging gifts. So the Oracle message for family this month for you guys was exchanging gifts. And exchanging gifts basically speaks of exchanging gifts. But we'll get to the nitty gritty. Fire! The law of giving and receiving currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. And if If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring into your life. I feel like this also ties into your work sector too, okay? And the message is love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. Okay? Prosperity message, because I don't want to just read the love message, the relationship message, because it came in the family section. All your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and your energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is in exchange, baby. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Okay, Caps? Oh my god, I'm going over. Okay, now I'm just going to breeze through this. When it comes to your work sector, you've got the Five of Swords. So I feel like you're coming from some heartbreak that's irritating you. You've got the Son of Wands. I keep the picture up longer so you can see the beautiful hour. And then you've got the Shaman of Wands, okay? Both fire. Fire is burning in your career sector right now, okay? I feel like there's a lot of dynamic energy and fire. Like, okay, like, yeah, maybe getting a lot, yeah, I'm ready to get shit done, okay? But I feel like, yes, you're getting a lot done, but you may be moving at such an accelerated speed that it's easy to burn out, okay? Or you may be so anxious or like too old to that certain position that you have right now, so you want to move so swiftly that you don't catch mistakes, okay? So I feel like this can also mean that you may be in business with a fire sign, because this is fire. Shaman of Woods is fire, King of Fire, and then you have the Knight of Fire. All right. And if you're in business with family, it may be like someone may be under your wing, kind of like, it may, because the son, you have the Son of Wands and the King of Wands, so maybe like an older uncle, of like father, like son, or like mother, like daughter, or like uncle, like nephew, like that, okay? Or niece and aunt, like that, okay? If for some of you, because I feel like you may be in business with your family, because there's a lot of community cards here. There's a lot of like unity cards and bonding cards or family cards in this reading, okay? You may have to travel a lot for your job. Maybe that's what the whole first line represents, because you have the Six of Swords in there, you have the Chariot, and then you have the Knight of Wands, and all of these, or the Son of Wands, all of these have to do with movement and travel. So some of you may have to be traveling a lot for your job, okay? If you have one, but if not, I feel like you will receive information on a new job offer with this Knight of Wands as well, because that's what the Knight of Wands can also indicate for those of you who are not employed, okay? You may be coming out of some bad dealings, and that's what this Five of Swords is for. Releasing that like spiteful, pent up, I'll show you, I'm got one upon you energy. You're kind of releasing that animosity now, and you're kind of flowing into more a dynamic and beneficial, passionate flow that is gonna be profitable in the end, or be beneficial to you and your family, okay? But this also might support the reason you have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You've got the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Oh gosh. Why did I touch these cards? Because no, they're all messed up. This is the Nine of Wands, okay? I feel like this is representing for you guys. This may be the result of those possible legal issues with family as well, okay? But the Nine of Wands speaks of defending yourself. And though this card is depicted as forceful on a lot of decks, it actually has a more dual nature, okay, than that. Because though you are remembering all past attacks and you're, what's the Nine of Pentacles means? Like persisting despite all odds, and you're getting knocked down, but then you're getting back up repeatedly, and then you're keeping your resolve and you're holding it all together. Do force and will. That's what the Nine of Wands is about, okay? All with a poker face, like, which is like brilliant, okay? So and also being like a cover or being a shield for others and drawing in hidden reserves, okay? So it makes a lot of sense, because when we was talking about like your family members, like I feel like you've been like a rock, or you've been a very good support system for your family members. Go on, Cat, pat yourself on the back. Shoot. The focus this month, yeah. Sorry, the focus this month for you guys. Oh my days, why are you taking so long? The focus on work this month would be on trying to your business dealings in the moment. Kind of feel like the people you're involved with is family, and you've got the Ten of Pentacles, and then you got the Ten of Wands up here. Okay, beautiful energy. So you're either involved with family, or they feel like family, people who you're in business with. Perhaps you're doing business with someone you have known from childhood. Six of Cups. Or and everyone is looking out for each other, or making sure that they are getting their fair share of pie. But throughout all this though, I feel like you need to lighten up your load a bit, because you received the Temperance in reverse. Now Temperance in reverse means someone's moving too fast, too swiftly, too reckless. You need to do things in moderation, so that slow and steady sometimes wins the race. You don't want to be too reckless and burn yourself out, okay? And that was as a clarifier between these two and what Spirit wants you to know. I feel like you should just, even though you are feeling like you are working with someone that you know, maybe you may feel like you have to do everything, or maybe you are the boss, but just start delegating a little bit more tasks, okay? Because you will get the help if you do ask, because help is all around you. Just more balance and restoration is needed, okay? Maybe you guys need a nice little Himalayan sea salt bath. The new moon is coming up on the 12th on Sunday. Maybe you guys could do that if you guys are feeling a bit like worn out, because the Ten of Wands energy is like burnt out energy. You feel like you're carrying the weight all on your shoulders. Like, so if you are feeling like that, I guarantee you, if you haven't tried it before, just soak in a Himalayan sea salt bath, maybe even with some oils and stuff, and some light music, and you will feel wonderful when you get out. Super refreshed. Okay? And it has a lot of other, it does a lot for you as well when it's, and the magic of it is heightened when you do it on the full moon or new moon. Okay, so perfect timing. What else? For those of you who are unemployed, I feel like if you ask around, a family member will help you, and that's what the presence of this is for. Because the Ten of Distance speaks of family, it speaks of togetherness, it speaks of community, it speaks of people who's got your back, okay? And then the Ten of Wands is when you're like stressed and got everything on your back. So if you come together and you say, yo, bro, or yo, I need a job, then voila, like they may just help you, okay? Or yo, sis, I need a job, okay? Or auntie, cousin, auntie, mama, whoever. Just talk. I feel like they will help you, because the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, definitely a great support system. If you and because the Ten of Discs often represents like family, or a great support system, or a great structure, or people that you really trust. All right, and they will help you lighten up that burden of Ten of Wands. And then also, what's working for you this month is reciprocity. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, you've got the oh my gosh, why is everything? You've got the Six of Discs or the Six of Pentacles. It's just like massage, and it's like reciprocity, a good balance of give and take, a good balance in the community. Like you give to the community gives back to you. Everyone's looking out for everyone, okay? It's all love. Then you got the Five of Cups, and then which is often speaks of disappointment. And then you got the Daughter of Disc in reverse, which often speaks in this situation. I feel like you may be trying to do too much. Now, I feel like surrounding whatever endeavors right now, you may want to be getting too much involved in everything. Page of Pentacles is definitely that in reverse. Okay. You feel overworked and worn down a bit, and maybe even disappointed from some of the past upsets, which is the reason why this Five of Cups is here. But this fell in the section of what's working for you this month in your work life, or what's helping you this month in your work life. All right. So if you got your family and your support system helping you even when you feel down and out. That's what all these cards to me say. Okay. Family, business partners, and lovers that got you. Okay. But I feel like you're definitely dealing with a lot of different people. Okay, like social community feel. I feel like you will get recognition for the various projects that you're involved in the community or within a job. Okay. Whenever you feel this spirit, you have someone to pat you on the back, okay? Or to give you a massage or something just pampering someone, okay? So you've definitely got a lot of like community cards. I was gonna show you. This is a 10. And you've got this 10. Community people. And you've got this 10. Pentacles. Beautiful. Now, what Spirit advises you not to do this month? Spirit advises you don't cool off in your talents, like slack off. Okay, you've got the Fool card. Look at him, happy-go-lucky. And you've got the Four of Swords. Now, these two together, I feel like Spirit is saying to you, gosh, I love this artwork so much. Keep making an effort to keep the ball rolling, but also don't jump too free willingly into partnerships and deals that you don't do the door research for. Remember all that fire up the beginning of there? Okay. A blind leap of faith just might hurt you right now. Okay. Just don't forget to rest up. Now, the oracle messages you received was happy in your work life, and then assertiveness. Okay. Happy 26. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Beautiful Capricorn. This is the time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good at work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you have done? Remember that your partnership with Spirit is Remember that your partnership with Spirit in this moment too. Your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brings you joy. Okay. And then assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and say yes if you really only say yes if you really want to. Okay. And that's from the magical messages of the fairies. Alright, Capricorns. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and I really hope that some of you really got some messages. And I will be uploading more within this month. And I really hope that you guys can subscribe and we become more acquainted. Peace.